evening, everybody, and welcome to the new episode of Climax. Today we're gonna talk about Black Widow, her own movie, and what's gonna happen to her in the new Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4. Marvel Cinematic Universe is MCU. In Black Widow movie, the timeline is going to be after Captain America Civil War and before Avengers Infinity War. As we all know, Black Widow has sacrificed herself and paid her life for the Avengers to take the Soul Stone in Avengers Endgame. Black Widow movie is gonna talk, specify, and focus on the background and history of the character of Black Widow, away from the Avengers. Black Widow movie is gonna introduce a lot of new characters, and what's their connection gonna be with the new MCU Phase 4? We're gonna see in the movie. One of the new characters that are gonna be introduced in Black Widow movie is Red Guardian. And the Red Guardian was created by the Soviet Union, so he can be compared to Captain America. And as you can see in the picture, he's dressed like Captain America. And there are a lot of photos, other photos, that shows that he had the same shield. But of course, he's not going to be compared to the strength of Captain America because they didn't make the experiments on him like they did on Captain America and the Super Soldier Serum. The second character that's going to show up in the movie is Yelena Biloba. And Yelena Biloba is considered to be the second character who used the name Black Widow after Natasha Romanoff. And there's a big possibility that Yelena Biloba is going to be the next Black Widow, and she's gonna take the name Black Widow in the new Avengers movies in the MCU Phase 4. Also, one of the new characters who's gonna show up in the movie is Yelena Vostokov, and she is known as Iron Maiden. Yelena got the same training and grew the same skills as her friends Black Widow did. But unfortunately, she grew up under her friend's Black Widow's shadow, and that made her grow some grudge on her. That's why she decided to work alone as private assassin. One of the most important information that's gonna be covered and showed in the movie is the Red Room organization. The Red Room organization is the organization that trained and made Black Widow and her friends, the Iron Maiden, Yelena Biloba, and the Red Guardian. The next information is going to be the main villain. The villain in Black Widow movie is going to be a new character that never been introduced before and never been talked about. Taskmaster. A valuable information about Taskmaster. He is the leader of Red Room organization. Taskmaster's fighting skills. Taskmaster has a unique fighting skill. It's called photographic reflexes, which means he can copycat any fighting skills he sees. For example, if Taskmaster wanted to copy the fighting and technique styles of Black Panther, he can do it. If Taskmaster wanted to copycat the fighting skills and the fighting techniques of Captain America, he can do it. As they showed in the trailer, I'm really excited to see what Taskmaster is gonna do to Black Widow with the Avengers skills. And also, one of the most awaited information that was mentioned in the movie, you remember in Avengers 1 in Battle of New York, when Black Widow and Hawkeye had a little chat and they said, Black Widow said to him that, just like Budapest. And then Hawkeye replied and told her, you and I remember Budapest very differently. In the movie, they're going to cover this information. A lot of people were curious about why did Black Widow and Hawkeye mention Budapest in the Battle of New York in Avengers 1. And now we reached the end of the episode and covered all the information that you needed to know about Black Widow. All we need from you now is like, share, subscribe, and see you next episode.